All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in to this daily horoscope. My name is Athen, and this is for October 5th and 6th, Sunday and Monday. All right, so we've got the moon in Aquarius, and this is the sign right before the lunar eclipse happening in Pisces. So the sign before always shows us a lesson, teaches us a lesson. And so I feel the Aquarius energies, there's some good insight here, and it's for our transformation, for our growth. And as you guys have heard me talk about in terms of these eclipses this month, they're not transformative in the sense that they're things happening to us like it may have felt back in April with the squares and the Grand Cross. This month there's trines and easy aspects, which means that we won't be forced to make any transformations, any changes. This is our choice and it's our free will, I really feel. And that's what Aquarius really symbolizes, is free will, being your true self, being free, understanding that when you give yourself freedom, then you can make any choice you want. You're free to make any choice. And that is, I think, really going to support us during this eclipse season. So for these couple days, really pay attention to how when you're free, when you're authentic self, and you feel like there is no wrong choice, every choice is the right choice. It's not even about that. It doesn't even matter. The only thing that matters is that you are you, and you are embodying your true self. And from that perspective, then you can go with the flow. And there's this really strong, rejuvenating energy to this too. The Egyptians often associated Aquarius with the Nile. And the Nile, as you know, was rejuvenating and fertilizing the lands. And so that's what I really feel. It's like when we step into this Aquarian energy, it's rejuvenating. It's like splashing water in our face, and we just feel alive. We come alive when we give ourselves that freedom. And it's also looking at, ourselves and our life in our own eyes. Aquarius is about breaking free of the limits that society and our past and our family, just society in general, has imposed on us. What's right, what's wrong, what we should be like, what our career should be like, what our family, what our relationships should be like, and breaking free from that. And when we do that, there's a tremendous amount of inspiration. We become alive, we become awakened. The choices come from within. And when they do, when we really feel into our inner state, then we notice that that's what externalizes. That's what becomes a reality on the outside, not the outside in. It's the inside out. So Aquarius really reminds us to maintain that perspective that we create our reality from the inside out. Now, because there's these trines, I do want to talk about this very important Grand Trine with Mars, Uranus, and Jupiter taking place. And this is going to unlock a tremendous amount of energy that we have at our disposal in order to make these changes if we so choose. And it's very action-based. We've got Mars, it's cleaning us up, it's clearing us up, it's giving us determination and courage. And Jupiter there is helping us see the big picture and to get a clearer sense of what we need and what's important to us. There's opportunities there, and overall with Uranus, it's about breaking free and doing what we truly want, what our heart tells us, what we're driven to do. Now we've got the sun getting closer and closer to an opposition with Uranus, so surprising events. So look out for those opportunities. I really feel like they might just come out of nowhere, but we really have to pay attention. And patience, obviously. A lot of times with a lot of Uranus energy, we may feel like we want to just jump up and make some sudden changes. But I think, really just being clear right now for these couple days about what we want, unlocking our courage, unlocking our ambition, and then this is going to segue into the changes because the energies, it's a eclipse in Pisces. So this is spiritual. It's from the soul. It's from the inside. And so really use this time to really step into your true self, into your freedom, into who you are, explore your inner self, and notice how your inner environment creates your reality on the external. And really see who you are on the inside, because when we see who we are on the inside, then everything makes sense and everything unfolds. So I really feel the energies are subtle, but they're transformative and they're changing, but they're all coming from our inner state. All right, guys, so I'm going to draw a card and see where Spirit would like a little bit more emphasis. All right, Sagittarius. Well, I've been drawing this card a lot, I've noticed, actually. And Sagittarius, that's the path that I'm talking about. That's the purpose. And Pluto's transiting that too. So there's this clear focus I really feel. Every time I see the Sagittarius card, I really notice how the Centaur just has that really clear insight, that really clear guidance. Listening to the divine, higher guidance, listening to our higher self, letting that wisdom channel down, because that's what Sagittarius is all about. So being open to that, and I feel especially with this eclipse in Pisces, is really opening that crown chakra, really opening ourselves up to this divine information, which is trying to seek, which is trying to get across to us. It's giving us the information, and all we really have to do is just be open to it. Now, of course, that takes courage and a lot of other strength and determination to look at it and face the truth. But once we do that, we have a clear focus, and then we know exactly what we need to do to get there, to get to that point that is, of course, in alignment with our purpose. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for all of your guys' support, and I'll see you next time. Take care.